Hello, algebra students. I am hoping you are as excited as Anna is to solve these equations with absolute value. I know I am. So we're going to do a few more examples of what we learned in the last lesson so that we are really understanding this and going from there. So when we look at the absolute value of 2d, or 2 times d minus 9, is equal to is equal to 1. I am hoping that you know your first step. What is your first step? It is to rewrite them. You're going to rewrite that so it's equal to 1 and so that it's equal to -1. Now, how am I going to undo that? What do I have to get rid of first? Do I have to get rid of the 2 first, or do I have to get rid of the -9? Again, I'm hoping that you said the -9 because that's being subtracted from the d, and the 2 is being multiplied by the d. Okay, so I can do that in both equations right away. I'm going to undo my 9 by adding a positive 9 to both sides. Okay? I do that in my first equation. I do that in my second equation. I'm rocking. This is awesome because I wrote down both equations. Okay, so that's going to zero out. And I'll be left with 2d equals 10 on this side, and 2d equals 8 on this side. Awesome. So if that's the case, how do I get d by itself? I have to divide. When I divide that d, I am going to divide by 2 on all of these spaces, So this will 1 out. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That'll 1 out. And then, what am I going to have for an answer? Over here, I'm going to have 5. And over here, I'm going to have 4. And when I move that down, everything got weird. So, my answer, I'm going to rewrite it over here. And I'm going to say d is equal to squiggly bracket 4 or 5, either one. Depends on what I put in there first. Okay? Awesome. So that's one example. Our next example is 3t plus 6 equals 9. 3t plus 6 equals 9. Try this one on your own. Pause the video, try it on your own. What's your first step? Oh, I'm hoping you said rewrite. All right, pause the video, try this one. All right, hopefully you rewrote that. And again, we're gonna solve both of them at the same time because why not? If I rewrite both of them, I can solve both of them at the same time. What do I have to get rid of first? My t has a 3 attached to it by multiplication and a 6 attached to it by addition. So I've got to get rid of the 6 because it's added. And I'm going to do that by adding a -6 to both sides in this equation and in this equation. And then on my left side, I'm going to end up with 3t equals 3. I'm going to divide my 3 off on both of those. Both equations as I'm solving them together. And so 3 divided by 3 is, sure is 1. -15 divided by 3 is, sure is -5. So my answer is t equals -5 or 1. All right, one last example, my friends. I want you to do that one on your own. Come with that one done to class. And this concludes your notes for the night. God bless.